Do-Rad Wisdom, folks, and welcome to Y2k18.11.03 to save our country. And all I have to do is just think. Remember, 1984, read that. That's the handbook. You all need to read 1984. I keep saying it. It's a novel, yes, but it's also a handbook on how to recognize totalitarian crap. I keep saying that. So, the ruling party in that novel worked tirelessly to make people forget, to revise history. All right? To revise history to the point that people no longer even remember what year they live in. That's why when I look at the title 1984, sure, it could be the reverse of 1948. But when I look at the title 1984, that could be 2084, that could be 3084, that could be 4084, that could be 8484. I don't think the human race is going to last that long. But just in case people are thinking of staying home again, 50% of us, to watch Bachelor and Bachelorette, just remember this, please. Trump relaxes rules for nursing home abuse. So when you become old, and if you happen to end up in a nursing home, and it's not a good nursing home, and some aide comes up and punches you, makes fun of you, abuses you in all kinds of ways, it's okay. The rules have been relaxed thanks to the Trump administration. Trump gets rid of rules dealing with factory farms and contamination of local springs. I suggest all of you see The Bay. That's a movie, science fiction horror movie that gets into this idea of what happens when you contaminate springs. But the Trump administration wants us to drink contaminated poison. Trump gets rid of rules protecting us from oil spills. Remember what happened? ExxonMobil, the human toll, the animal toll, our friends, our natural friends, our friends from the animal kingdom, covered in oil. Well, it's going to be easy now for that to happen again, thanks to Trump. Of course, I won't forget this tax ripoff that this creep put in, thanks to his enabling traitors party. So Trump has accomplished a great deal. See, the pundits always say, "Oh, he hasn't accomplished much legislatively." Right? He rammed through a tax cut that I don't know how we're going to get rid of. I hope we can. And he put in these justices, the Supreme Court justice that's going to be around for 40 years. The rest of my life at least, but persecuting the young people today and making sure that these lower court judges get put in. And he's accomplished a lot, and this redistribution of the wealth to the rich, I don't forget this. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there 307 days from now. 307 days to go to election day, and I know that's where I'm going to be at the polls. Trump amps up nuclear threats with North Korea, saying his button is bigger than Kim Jong's. Can you believe this crap? I have to live to see the day that a schoolyard mother effing bully, a psychopath, is running our country. I pray to the goddess that I get within earshot of Trump, his sons, and anyone else associated with him. I hope I get within earshot. I'll make my feelings known, don't worry. In a loud voice. A loud, legal voice. of free speech within earshot of those traitorous scum. His is bigger than Kim Jong's. Everyone should see that movie Threads. Very important. The Citizen Kane of nuclear war movies. A classic, a work of art. They should strap this creep Trump and Kim Jong to chairs and make them watch Threads 100 times. Trump is overseeing the most massive exodus of federal employees in our history. Our agencies, they're leaving them. These experts, scientists, longtime professionals are leaving in droves. They're leaving us naked in the winds of this naked ape world we live in. No State Department, so we can get closer to war and nuclear. Nobody in the EPA. How about that Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, now under the control of that Mulvaney, who's against it? Trump is overseeing the most massive exodus of federal employees in our history, leaving our agencies weak with hazards to all of us. And of course, Trump is a sexual assaulter. When is he going to leave? Like Al Franken honorably did. Trump supports pedophiles. The GOP supports pedophiles. I'm ashamed to say that. The party of Lincoln. The party of Theodore Roosevelt. Of William Howard Taft. Of Dwight Eisenhower. Trump is a traitor who wants to see the downfall of our Constitution and the rise of totalitarian religious extremist oligarchy. Criminal oligarchy. He wants Putin. Do you want Putin? Do you want Putin's picture in Times Square or in any local town? Do you want that creep's picture plastered all over next to Trump, all over our country? Do you want to see that? There is 307 days left to the most important election we've had since the 2016, where most of us sat home and didn't vote. Here are some questions you should ask yourself if you decide 307 days from now to stay home. Do you like the direction the birther traitor Trump is taking our country? Do you want to see more damage? And there will be much more until we finally get this creep and his party out of our lives. Look what he's doing to our public lands. He's besmirching it with his filth. He's going to poison us. We're going to need Aaron Brockovich 25 hours a day. Are you into war, and specifically nuclear war? If you want to get rid of the terror Trump as much as I do, you can only do this if you vote. And to save our country, we must all vote 307 days from now, or see an end to what makes our country great.